it's me, Julie. I'm here today with my journal that I have finished and put pages in, and I thought I'd bring you along and show you a little journaling as I do it. And then I also wanted to show you a few things that I had gotten recently. I got these beautiful clips from Witty Fox on Instagram. She makes these cute little flattened bottle cap clips, and she did a Disney theme one, and they are pretty awesome. So I wanted to show those off. And then I also have been shopping again lately, so I got this. I ordered this new punch, which I'm really happy about. I thought I had a sample here somewhere of how I punched it, or how it punches. But it does the like hang tab punch, and it does up to 3 sizes. You know, really any size paper that will fit within this opening is what it'll punch. So if I get a piece of paper that'll fit in there, I'll show you that. And then here's my journal that I've got pages in, and of course they're not all in there yet. I'm just kind of adding as I go because it is traveler's notebook style, so I can add in pages as I go because it's just bound with elastic. I ended up punching some holes and putting eyelets in, and then putting in two strands of elastic in each hole, and that is how my journal is going to be. So I've already started a little bit, but I thought I would just do a couple pages today. I just glued this butterfly in. Looks pretty good, and I've got some cards just like tipped in here so you can tuck things behind it. And I got this beautiful little embossed piece of paper, really thin paper. I don't know if I guess it's vellum, and I think I got that from Birdie Blessings, and I just tucked it right in there. It's perfect there. I did a tuck spot here with a quote: "Be fearless, be strong, be brave, be true," and some more little journaling cards, and another piece from Birdie Blessing. I put a quote here, some hearts and some spheres. Oh, that might all be from her. I don't know. I got a really good, nice package from her, so I was just going through it. I had taken it with me, and I was using whatever I could find in there. Here's an envelope I made, and I'm gonna glue that in there right on this envelope page. I had this biggest fan pop-up thing, and I just stuck it in there. What else? What else have I done? Some old book pages from this book. And here's a little flip up I made. I love making these things, just little interactive pieces to your journal. Plus I use up a lot of my like project life cards. The only thing is I made it, this is a little too short, so I need to add like a pull tab here just to make it functional, and I think I might do that with my new punch here. So let's find some paper to do that on. What I've got on my desk right now is literally just things. And so sometimes I do journaling with just like what's on my desk. But I've also been hoarding this 9 to 5 miscellany from October Afternoon. It's from 2012. And of course, you know, October Afternoon is no longer in production. I think the whole company is just shut down. But it's got lots of just pieces for journaling with, ephemera pieces, and retro inspired. It was $8.99, but I had to have it, and of course I still have it because I struggle with using the things that I love. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do a little piece here, and I've got this piece of paper from Illustrated Faith from the She Blooms collection. That's one of my favorites. I've got a couple of the kits left, so this is just a cut off piece. So I think I'm gonna do a little piece right down there just to pull it with, and since it's double-sided, I think I can just get away with one layer like that. And I want to do it this way because I want the hearts to be the right way. So let's figure out how big we need it. I think if I go a little bit bigger than the pulley there. So you can see that fits. It's not exactly any size, but I'm just gonna stick that right in there if I can. Okay, it's a little short, so let me show you a trick that I have. If you've got a short piece of paper, you grab a roll of washi tape. Okay, just a roll of washi tape, any roll that's not too sticky. Have a trick for that too, if you ever need to know it. And we're just gonna make ourselves a little holder. Okay, it's got some extra hair. All right, so I'm gonna, there we go, stick it in there. And when I'm not using a piece that's exactly the same size, I'm gonna go with about equidistant from the edges. And of course I can no longer see it. So I'm just gonna go with faith at this point and go all the way in, hold it there, and punch. And there's your hang tab. So it's a little odd shaped, but at the same time, so am I. So we will take our washi tape off. And you can either save it and reuse it, and even left a little piece right there through the punch. Can you see those black and white dots? It's kind of cute, so I think I'm gonna leave those black and white dots on there. And what I'm gonna do is attach it right here. Yeah, I think that's pretty cute. Or I could go with the black and white, but I think it's a little busy. So if I push it up, does it fit in the opening? So it's a little bit too small for the opening, so I'm gonna trim this side, which is the longer side, because I want it to fit inside my little doohickey here. So it's not an issue when it gets up there. Okay, a little bit more trimming, just for ease of use. Cut it straight-ish. Come on, Julie. Cut it straight-ish. It fits right in there. Can you see what I mean? Like it goes right into my little holding piece for the mechanism. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue this on. I've got a little bit of glue here. I guess we'll use this one. Some Beacon Craft glue. Beacon glue is my mainstay, but I love fabric tack, but I'm having a really hard time finding the fabric tack all the time. So I grabbed this 3-in-1. It's very similar. Now remember our punched piece doesn't go all the way to the, or goes over the edge of this piece, so we don't want to add glue too far. So we're going to just stick it on there about equidistant, and then we're gonna let it dry for a few minutes and let it just set up. Okay, how cute is that? I've also got this little corner piece, and this is what I mean by just journaling with what's on my desk. This little corner pieces here from something I cut off. I probably hand cut a tag or something, and so I'm just gonna like stick it right there in that corner. I'm gonna stick it at the top. I've decided, and it's just, then it becomes just a decorative piece. I love this color yellow. It's probably my favorite, and this is a great piece of plaid. But this was in a Park Lane paper pad from Joann's, their Park Lane collection. I don't remember which one. That's where it's from. And then this is on the other side. So that's what that paper is. Red and yellow. I've also cut a few other things out of some other paper pads that I wanted, like this advertisement for men's sweater I thought was super cute. So I don't really always just journal on one page. I just kind of take elements and I like to put them where I like to put them. That's kind of cute right there. But I think it needs something else. So I've got this cut off piece of some text and yellow flowers. We'll see what it looks like on this side. It's not very good over there because gray and white are just too similar, but I do kind of like it on this side. What happens if I do the flowers on this one? I don't really like that either. Let's see if there's anything else I have. And even though I say I'm doing stuff only on what's on my desk, like I can go grab things too if I want. Like it's not a hard and fast rule. But oh, also I got these the other day, some Disney. These are kind of not really inchies, but there's some little ones and bigger ones, but they're all squares. And then this is just some things about Mickey. I really loved this one with his hands with making the heart. I thought it was really cute. And then this little like speech bubble with Mickey ears in it. And this down here says, "Oh boy." I don't know what it says under this sticker. Let's see. But these are, oh, just a big Mickey face. These were from EK Success from Joann's, and they were on sale for like $2.79 each. So I was gonna get one, but I couldn't decide, so then I just ended up with both of them. So anyway. Okay, just make sure our thingy is not sticking to anything. Oh, did you notice what I did? I just realized I did my hearts upside down, but I mean, it's okay. But if I had thought about it, I would have gone right side up. That's the way it goes sometimes. So it works really well. And I think I will put something, maybe a label right here. And I think I will do maybe a stamp or something right there. Something, what should I put right there? I could do just a piece. I have a piece here that says "pretty good." And look, it fits right in there. So it's about a 2-inch piece that I've got of cardstock there. What else can I put there? Let's see. Got this little piece. I could just do washi tape. I've got some clear acetate. I've got some polka dot paper and some ledger papers. It's a little bit skinny. I could cover it with this paper, graph paper. I kind of like that. And then do pretty good there. That's not too bad. So when I've got a piece that's in my journal, I've kind of got to, you gotta, and you want to, finish it. You kind of got to measure a little bit. So I'm looking at 3.5, 3 and, what is that? 2, 3, 4, 5/8, 3 5/8 by, well, 2, obviously. That's a little less than 2 actually. Okay. So for Mother's Day, I got a brand new cutter here. I broke my last one, so my daughter was kind enough to get me a new one. And I like this one. It's like just a little bit upgraded from the one I had. I also have a guillotine cutter, but it's just, I don't keep my desk clean enough to keep my guillotine cutter up here, so I just like these little light ones, and I can just move it up and down on my table whenever I need. Okay, what did I say? 3 5/8 by a little less than 2. Okay, so we've got, where's 3 at? 2, 3, is that 3? So it's about right there. We will see. And it's by a little less than 2. Okay, I'm just going to give it a little bit of an extra haircut just to make sure it's not gapping or catching. All right. So I'm going to leave the little gap up here at the top to make sure that when it bends over, it's not pinching. And now I just need to find a glue stick. have a glue stick somewhere. Here's a big one. I do like this glue stick. I think it's a really good one. It doesn't wrinkle my paper. It's big. It gets into all my corners. I'm not very gentle about it at all. I just get the glue on. Kind of use the light technique to make sure I've got adhesive all over. I just look to see for the glare in the light, and it's good to me. Looks good to me. We're gonna get that little guy glued down in there. So it catches here on this little handle, but that's okay. Like, I'm okay with that. We'll be getting adhesive. This thing is great. It's an adhesive remover. I think it's EK Success, but I've had it about 400 years already. But if that doesn't work, you know what? If you're using beacon glue, just a general eraser will work. When it's kind of still wet, you just take your eraser to it and you just rub it, and it like balls it up, and you're able to get it off the page. All right, so I've got that piece of graph paper there, and then I'm gonna use that little Pretty Good piece. I've lost it. Oh, here's Pretty Good. Pretty Good. Okay, something else I bought myself was the new Distress Ink in Salvage Patina. It's Tim Holtz's brand new color. So let's get it open and let's use it to ink the edge of this Pretty Good. I just like saying Pretty Good. Ooh, look at that. One thing I do like about these Distress Ink pads, so I still have the very first ones I ever bought. But one thing I do like about it is the re-inker. So even if you think your pad is not juicy enough, which it usually stays juicy for a long time, but you can buy the re-inker bottle, and then you just can fill it each time you use it. More ink in it, and it's ready to go right away. So I did buy the re-inker for this one. It's here somewhere. All right, so I just gave it a little edging of ink, and you saw how I did. I just rubbed it in, and it doesn't make it quite so vintage, but it gives it a finished edge, and I like that, a finished edge. So odds are you're probably not going to see this a whole lot, but that's okay. So let's get it glued down. This is my glue stick, doing the light test. Okay, that's pretty good. One more. We're gonna put it right there. There it is. I have a paper clip here if we need it for something. And this little flower might be good on it. Okay, so we're just gonna make sure it's lined up good. That looks really nice, I think. What else can we put on there that will go? No, we need something cuter. I have a whole bag here of all my epoxy and enamel dots, and I know this is not an ideal way to keep them. Like, I know that, but this is where they are. So this is how I keep them right now. And who am I kidding? For the rest of my life, this is how I'll keep them, I'm sure. So let's see what we can find in here. I've got these pearls. They're so old. They're from Making Memories. And some Chanel and some Maggie Holmes things. Sequins? Yep, maybe. That's kind of cute. That's a good match, this one, to the letters. But I don't think today. Don't think today. All right, I'm just gonna go with epoxies and a couple sequins and not the pearls. So let's go for it. You can see how the things accumulate and how my desk gets to be a hot mess in a mere matter of minutes because I just pull things out randomly and then they just stay out because it's hard to put everything up when you're in your groove. Okay, I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna stick it right there in the corner. Let's get a bigger one. Let's get one of these big ones. I guess we'll go to the end here. I'm trying to get this sticky dot up with it. Pretty good. And then should I go with the hot pink or the softer pink? Wait, that is the hot pink. Wait, that's this. I think this one. There was a softer pink, wasn't there? Oh, it's on this one. That's what I was looking at. But I wanted a small one. So let's do one of this. Let's do this baby one. Oh, I also have hearts. Maybe little yellow hearts would be good. So you can see it's a couple used sets already, and I just kind of cram them all into one to keep them all together. So I think if I put a little red dot right there, I think this is too round for my tweezers, but I got it. Cute. And then where was the little yellow heart? I think I'll do a label, and I think I'll put the little heart there. So let's find a label. I've got some, I don't think red, but there is some pink and black and blue in here. Will that fit in there? I think so. Let's go for it. Put the label right there. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, I'll put it right there. Can you see it? Okay, now we need some words to go in there. Let's look for something. Charming, the loveliest things. Your charming, small, delightful. A few rules for spelling. Just hold on. Little things. Lots of good ones. Where was the one I was thinking? Well, I didn't say this one, but I think this is the one. She had a feeling. Let's go with that. She had a feeling. I'm gonna put it right almost in the middle. And then I'm gonna take my little yellow heart. So these are from Chicken Itty Crafts, and I don't know if they're in business anymore or not. I've looked for them online. I can't find anything, so I'm sad to say I think they are. Let's put this little yellow heart right there. Oops, a little crooked, too crooked. She had a feeling. So there we go. Hello. How cute is that, huh? And then you can just pull it, push it, push it. Pretty good. And then what you can do is when you have cards like this, like you can literally journal up here. And I know it seems awkward to do it. You just have to take care and just do it, you know, leave it open. All right, so that one is almost done. Let's see what else I can do there real quick. I kind of have one more idea. I'm going to see if I can get some ribbon tied through the hang tab part. Just a little piece of something. Let me get these epoxy dots back under control. Everybody under control, because otherwise, you know, it's just a hot mess. I just cleaned up my desk and you can tell, like, it's really not cleaned up. I just cleared space real quick. But that's okay. All right. So we got the sequins. Come on, guys. Come on, everybody. Play nice. This one, and this one all went in some package together. But now they're just all going back in my baggie. Okay. So those are put up. You know, maybe we should turn another light on. Let's see. All right, there we go. One more light. So a little bit of ribbon for here. And I'm looking at my ribbon box right in front of me. I've got some lace. I've got a little piece of like wire, twisty tie. I've got this piece of ribbon. Nope, that's not right. I wonder if red would be good. Nope, I don't think so. Kind of thinking this one. And maybe a little piece of lace together too. Is that too much? What if I just twisted it like that and it's like together? How weird does that look? Let's see. I mean, you know, it's just wire. Kind of looks like a little butterfly. Okay, that's kind of cute. So, and it's just going to be loose on there. I gotta trim these ends off, I think. That one. And that one. Okay. And so then it is a push. And now it's stuck on the sequins. So maybe the sequins were not the best idea here, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. It's just that when other people look at my book, they're all like, you know, but it's all right. All right, so that part I think is finished. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna glue this little girl, oops, onto this tab real quick. Is this a sticker? Let's see. These are old. This was from Little Yellow Bicycle. Yeah, and if you know who that is, then you know how old this is. I had bought a thing of their chipboard. Also, when you're gluing things to paper clips, always make sure this is side down so you can actually slip it on. Okay, let's set that over there, let it dry for a little bit. Maybe I'll put something on the back, we'll see, to cover it up. But I think I'm gonna clip this sweater thing in right here, maybe. Let's get this glued in here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have left it open. You know what, see, I glued it on the back, the flaps on the back to like make an envelope, but now I'm thinking I should have just have it open to be a journaling spot like this, and you would open it all the way. I think I'm gonna do that. So at this point, I'm just gonna cut the sides open, literally. Because I do put things in envelopes, but you know, you don't see them because they're in an envelope. Okay, so it's not my best. It's not my best work. Okay, I've got a better idea. Let's just trim the edge off. Woo. Nope, it doesn't want to do that. Too thick. So let's just use scissors then and just trim it off. Okay, and there we go. There's our new journaling spot. That's kind of cute, I think. I got a little too much cutting over here, but that's all right. So let's get it glued in. Okay, I like this much better than it being an actual envelope. I might do that again on another page. Just make a journaling spot like that. Yay, that's fun. And then I've got these other things here. Maybe I should do some layering up here for I think this is too thick. I need another ticket. Okay, so I do have the Fiskars ticket punch, the thick punch. So let's see what we can cut out. Here's a little piece of fabric. I wonder if that would cut out. I don't think that's big enough. No. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let's see, how big is this piece? I don't think this one's big enough either. It might just be right big enough. So I'm gonna do it from the back side to see what we got. And that's the thing about a ticket, it can kind of, it doesn't have to be like the perfect size. Like, it's not a butterfly, you're not gonna be able to tell you missed a little piece of it. There it is. Like that? How? Like that? Sure, I'm insistent on using this piece of burlap, aren't I? I think that's kind of cute right there. Okay, I'm just gonna do some tiny attaching. I like to do a little X. I think it makes it kind of cute and festive. Can you see that? I hope so. So we'll put that up there, or even like this, that way. And I think I will find a word to put in there. Should we go to our clippings again? Let's see. Here we go, lesson 179. I think also I'm going to, through the lid, I'm gonna hit it with my Salvage Patina again on the edge and just color up the edges real quick. Kind of tiny, kind of messy, but that's okay. You know what? I'm going to back it on some paper. Where'd that blue paper go? Blue paper. Okay, we'll just use this one. This is from, oh, what is it called? Fancy Pants. A long time ago. I'll hit it again in the Salvage Patina. And there we go. I think that's cute. But now that I'm looking, I'm not sure it actually goes with this. So maybe I need to get it glued on. Maybe I should put it over here on this one. Yeah, that's cute over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue it to it. And we're gonna decide if we want to put it this way. I always like the flag hanging off the edge. Lesson 175. I also happen to have this little epoxy dot. I think I'll glue it right there next to it. Okay, then we're gonna get it glued down. I think I'm gonna cut this one little piece off. All right, and so since it's kind of popping up, I'm just gonna put my brass heart on it and let it set. Let the glue catch for a second. And then I also have this piece. This is, I received a few years ago, some swatch books of fabrics. And so like, it was like a business decorating company. And I happened to, so all the like fabrics I have are like, you know, industrial style. So this is kind of like a woven tan swatch. And I'm going to turn it into a tab as well, so that maybe that will go right here better. So what I like to do is I usually pull out my punch board, my We Are Memory Keepers envelope board, but I don't think it will cut through this fabric. So what I'm going to do at this point is just use the old cut and trace method. So I just need to find me a tab, or, you know, I take that back. I'm going to use one of my, is it this one? Yeah. So I'm just going to cut it down a little bit. Okay, and then I take my punch, and this is the stub and deco one from We Are Memory Keepers. This is the corner chomper, so it like cuts corners or whatever. And I'm going to stick it in here, and let's see if it'll cut the stub. Yep, something happened. All right, I cut it on one side, so I'm gonna just trim it up. All right, there's one side of my tab. Now let's trim this side. I'm gonna do the same on the other corner. So this is the folded edge that I am chompering, and that's how you'll make your tab. So when I do that, I have it folded and I chomp the corners, and then when you open it, it looks like that. And then when you trim it off here, and it's okay to cut straighter than I do, nobody's judging. It's a little off, so feel free to clean it up on the go like I do. All right. and there is a tab. Okay. And then when you fold it over, it's a nice little tab. What I do then is I take you can either glue it on, but what I'll do is I'll take my tiny attacher, line it up real good. That's important, line it up, and then I'll just do a row of usually 3 staples. All right, if I wasn't on air, it might have been a little bit straighter, but that's okay. And then there's the other side, and here's this side, and now we put words on it. I have somewhere on my desk a punch label. Here it is. It's got my name on it. So I think I'm going to use it up and just stick it on there. This is actually, this black tape is actually the tape that came with the label maker 400 years ago. So I'm going to actually use glue to make sure it attaches well. So you just got to get the backing off. Right. There you go. Now we stick that over there and let it catch. And that's all the journaling I'm going to do for now. So thanks for watching with me. Have a great one. See you next time.